last week I received a comment on my social media, which has inspired me, I should say, to make this video. And it's all to do with being a newbie swinger, but also being asked to provide verifications for parties and events, because this is a topic which I believe hasn't really been explored. I certainly haven't seen any content on it, and I really want to talk about it because it's one which I can relate to myself. My name is Rosie K, and I'm an open relationship coach and swinger lifestyle expert. And today I'm going to be answering the question of how can newbies get verifications for swinger lifestyle events? So the question, or I should say the comment itself that inspired me to make the video, sounds a little bit like this. It said, isn't it contradicting that Swingathon, which is the event in question, which the content is about, says it's open to new swingers, yet they also ask for you to have a minimum of 3 verifications. Now, at first I was like thinking these questions come from a hostile kind of, I can hear some hostility in their question, and maybe this person, had been rejected, etc. But then I thought, actually, looking at it, I certainly can relate to the position that they were in. And I think it's important to remember that this question raises a really good point. And it's a little bit like how, I don't know about everyone out here, but sometimes when you're reading a job interview and it says like, no experience necessary, or no prior, they're looking for people who have just finished university, and it says like no experience necessary, or, newly graduated people, and yet they want a minimum of 5 years working experience in whatever industry it is. It's like you can't have one without the other. And it's a very similar kind of situation to that, really. And I answered this question like this. I said, hi, I know what you mean. It certainly can seem to be a contradiction when, an event says they're open to new people joining, but they also ask for verifications. But remember, verifications, and I hope you know what that is because you'll have watched my previous videos, verifications don't always come from having a full swap with another couple. You don't have to go the whole shebang in order to be verified. And I think this is one thing which a lot of people don't realize. It could be that a couple have met up with another couple for a vanilla day, and you've gone out for dinner and drinks and you've had a great evening with them, and then you come home and you go on your swinger dating profile of your choice and you write them a verification and they write you a verification. And this is how it can work. You don't have to have stripped off completely naked and done a full swap, or gone and got involved in something which you weren't ready for. What a verification means is that you are genuine people within the lifestyle with a genuine interest, and that you are working on building up those kind of that communication and that contact, and you're putting yourselves out there and you're exploring and immersing yourselves in the world of swimming. It doesn't mean I've done X, Y, and Z, I've full swapped, I've been in an orgy, I've been in all these different scenarios. That's not what it means. It means that you understand what the lifestyle is about. It could be that you did go to a club and that you spoke to the organizer and you said, look, we're a new couple, we haven't got that many verifications, or we haven't been involved. Can we just come and can we just, sit and immerse ourselves in lifestyle and just talk to people? And sometimes some club organizers are quite happy for people to do this. And in that club, you could get chatting to a couple, and you could have a great evening with them without having removed your clothes, without having stripped off and done anything. And then you could come away, and then you could make a verification for one another. It can work like this. It could be that you go to a swinger social event that you've bought tickets for, because again, a lot of the times these are open to newbie couples. They are open to new single men and single women, because there is no play at these events. They're purely social. If you want to go and play, you can do. But it could be that you go to a swinger social, you meet up with people, you chat, you ask them what's their username on STC, and then again at the end of the night, or when you get home, you write each other a verification. I met up with James and Lorraine. Not sure who they are. I met up with James and Lorraine at the Unseen Lounge Swinger Social. We had a really great night. We chatted. They're a great couple. I'm really looking forward to seeing them again in a few weeks' time. They're a genuine couple and they're lovely company. That is a verification. Now, the one thing that all of these different scenarios have in common is that they don't include you having to do things that you're not comfortable. So if you are a newbie swinger, if you are wanting to go to an event like Swingathon, you can still do this. You just have to understand that there's a difference between being verified and being, you know, doing things that you're not ready for. Also, I think it's really important to remember that not everybody who is in the lifestyle does a full swap. Some couples, only one person plays. Some couples, they only do a soft swap. Some couples are more there for the social with some playing if they feel like they want to. Not everybody's there to get their kit off and swap. So sometimes, even though you may be, you know, more established in the lifestyle, you can still get a verification without having to do things. I think that's really important to remember about that, about the fact that, you know, there's not always a correlation between getting a verification and having done things. If you do want to sign up for one of the swinger dating sites in order to make your verified profile, I have information about that down below. What I would say is that use one of the most popular sites. This is FetLife, FabSwinger, SDC, and also you could use the Pineapple app as well if you were wanting. If you do want to find out more about Swingathon, which I have right here, thank you very much Kinks Clothing for this. If you do want to find out more about Swingathon, hit the description to this video below. You'll see links to blog articles I've made, also the festival itself, and you can find out in the blog articles I've made about more steps to get verified for Swingathon, how single guys can be verified for Swingathon, and also how there are, for a few select people, ways around getting the verified, or going through the verification process, I would say. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's taught you a little bit about how newbie swingers can get involved, and I shall look forward to seeing you all next time.